I'm realizing more than ever before, most people are afflicted with an ailment called people pleasing. Yeah, they live to be a people pleaser. They don't want to offend anybody. They don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers. They don't want to say no. And as a result, they never tell themselves yes. One thing that's going to free you is understanding that you cannot allow people to placate you, play in your face, and now ruffle your feathers to the place to where all you do is seek to be a people pleaser. People pleasers move into a particular place of niceness, right? And the whole aspect of niceness really puts you in a paralyzing predicament. It really does. Because the plight of niceness is rooted in being an opportunist. It really is. I want to free you today based upon that. No more niceness. As we talk about the plight of people pleasing, one thing is many people pleasers, they lack sincerity, right? What are they trying to do? They're trying to curry favor with other people, trying to get an advantage with someone. And so now niceness and people pleasing really places you in a predicament of being inauthentic. It's covert opportunism. That's really rooted, it's really based, it's really entrenched in niceness. And people pleasing is rejection avoidance. It's rejection avoidance in disguise. I don't want to be told no. I want everybody to like me. I don't want to be at a particular disadvantage. I want to be able to curry favor with any and everybody simply because you have an agenda. One thing you got to watch out for is people with an agenda. One thing you got to watch out for are people who play nice nasty. One thing you have to watch out for is niceness. You are not commanded to be nice. You are commanded to be kind. Nothing in scripture. You will never find a scripture that tells you to be nice. It'll tell you to be ye kind. And what niceness is milk toast weakness. Niceness is like going in the wrong direction. And as you're going in the wrong direction, here's what you're doing. You're refusing to tell the driver that they missed the exit. Why are you refusing to do that? Because you don't want to come off. You don't want to offend anybody. Now the driver, here it is. The driver is mad at you simply because you would not speak up. Niceness moves you into that particular place to where now not only are you a detriment to yourself, but you're also a detriment to other people. Kindness, on the other hand, kindness is rooted in gentleness. Kindness is rooted in self-respect. Kindness says, I'm not going to be afraid to speak up. Kindness says, I'm going to be assertive. Niceness is passive. Niceness is aggressive. Niceness is passive aggressive. Niceness is nice nasty, because here's what you're doing. You're being authentic openly. You're being inauthentic openly, but privately you're boiling and you're so heated because you feel like somebody took advantage of you because you're being nice. No, you're taking advantage of the situation. Kindness now involves being generous. Hear me. I need you to hear me. You can be pleasant without being a people pleaser. You don't have to be a people pleaser. You can be pleasant without being a people pleaser. You can be kind without being a people pleaser. You can tell people no without being a people pleaser and feeling bad about it, and now trying to retract your apology. Kindness involves being generous. And here's what kindness says: I'm going to be generous even without expecting anything in return. If someone returns a favor, that's fine. If they don't return the favor, that's fine too. Why? Because I didn't do it for them. I did it because of who I am. Are you hearing me? When you do it because of who you are, not for what you're trying to gain, now you're moving into a place of authenticity. Kindness is forged through the lens of compassion. What is your heart towards other people? Do you have genuine concern for the well-being of others? Are you empathetic towards other individuals? Empathy now says, I'm seeking to understand what someone is going through. I'm not saying, oh, I know how you feel. No, because you may not necessarily know how they feel, and how they feel may not be necessarily what you know. But you're trying to process in your thinking, in your imagination, where that particular individual is coming from. And because of that empathy, now you give greater grace. You give more grace to that particular individual. Notice in our lexicon, we don't call it random acts of niceness. No, it's random acts of kindness. And kindness, really, if we really want to take it to another level, kindness is not random. Kindness is radical. Kindness is radical. Kindness is intentional. Because the small acts that you do each and every single day make a big difference. Whether you're holding the door open for somebody, whether you're helping an elder carry their groceries, whether you're calling somebody to extend a compliment, whether you're sharing some encouraging words with somebody, that's not necessarily random. That's intentional. You're being kind without expecting anything in return. I'm not being kind because of you. I'm being kind because of me. I'm being kind because of who I am. If I'm being nice, it's because of you, not me. Why? Because I'm trying to curry favor with you in some particular way, shape, or form that now ingratiates me to you. Why? So that I can get something from you. I can't operate like that. And here's the thing: people who operate like that are always going to be frustrated. People who operate like that are going to be nice, nasty. People who operate like that are going to move into a place of emotional anguish and mental exhaustion. People who operate like that need to proceed with caution. You need to proceed with caution with individuals like that. Because here's the thing: they're always going to blame you for what they're going through. They're always going to blame shift. It'll be always something that you did wrong. It'll always be something that other people did wrong. And they never look at the man or the woman in the mirror. And when you never do that, you never see yourself clear. This is the plight of people pleasing. And today, what you have to say is no more people pleasing. No people pleasing allowed. When you feel yourself going to that particular place to where you're going to be a people pleaser, you got to stop yourself. You have to adjust your lens. You have to see and say, what lens am I looking through right now? Am I looking through my own particular lens, or am I looking through the lens of what other people want me to see? And if you're looking through the lens of what other people want you to see, you'll always be blind to your own purpose and your destiny. Look through the lens of purpose. Look through the lens of love. Look through the lens of more life. Look through the lens of kindness. Look through the lens of gracefulness. Look through the lens of greatness. Don't adjust your pace to meet where people want you to be as a people pleaser. Shift your life to another level and to another dimension. Want to read you a little bit of something here from my book, my latest book called Know Your Know. If you don't have it, I encourage you to get it. And I encourage you to get somebody else a copy of it. Yeah, I encourage you to get it. And I encourage you to get somebody else a copy of it. How to Build Healthy Boundaries in Love Without Losing Yourself. It says here in the book, The Art of People by author Dave Kirpin, he writes about the need to get interested in people. Throughout the book, he mentions that when you get interested in other people, then people will become interested. People will get interested in you. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. When you get interested in people, you become a likable person. When you are interested in how people are doing, their belief system, their day, and their family, it makes a big difference. Narcissists love to constantly talk about their own accomplishments and achievements. Why do they do this? They do it because they feel better and smarter than everyone else. They do it because it helps them create an appearance of being self-important and self-assured when they are most likely looking for reassurance. I want to reassure you that this is the book for you. Know your no, how to build healthy boundaries and love without losing yourself. When you're saying no to the narcissist, when you're saying no to people pleasers, you're saying yes to building boundaries, to loving yourself, to knowing your worth, and making no apologies for it. Embrace yourself, graciate yourself into the greatness of who it is that you are and where it is that you are going. You can get the book. It's available right now on Amazon. You can also get signed copies at my website, EddieConnor.com/know your no. You can also get all of my books. This is my 19th book. You can get all of my books at my website, DrEddieConnorStore.com. DrEddieConnor, CONNOR, store.com. Soar with me to my amazing Eagles community, where I encourage you to level up, to grow. This is your season for greater growth. But here's the thing. You've got to be in the right environment, around the right type of people who want you to level up, who want to see you grow, who want to see you go to another level and to another dimension. So I highly encourage you to be a part of my private mentoring coaching program where, it's very exclusive, but it's also very inclusive to gifted leaders and individuals like yourself who really want to grow their greatness. So let me empower you to grow in the areas of marketing, of self-development, of personal identity, of purpose, of self-love and relationships, and definitely with your boundaries. Go to the Eagles, the EaglesAcademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. Go there to the EaglesAcademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed. I want you to register to join me right now for our amazing, amazing Eagles community sessions and, of course, powerful lessons. TheEaglesAcademy.com. Want to see your face in our digital space. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother from another mother. Family, hit that like button, please. Come on, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. We've been growing your greatness. Now help me to grow the channel. Yeah, yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother from another mother. Family, has been fun. But brother, got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. It has been beyond measure. But I want you, I'm talking to you, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. The 19th book is everywhere. I want you to go ahead and get your hands on my new book, Know Your No. It's all about how to build healthy boundaries and love without losing yourself. Boundaries are not limitations. Boundaries are for liberation. You're going to find a way to unbox yourself. You're going to find a way to really love yourself and to move into a place of emotional regulation, to stand your ground, to draw a line in the sand, stand 10 toes down on it. Don't do the electric slide. Don't moonwalk away from it, but really stand wholeheartedly down on what it is that you say. It's for your protection. It's for your self-care. Moves you into a greater place of self-awareness and emotional regulation, and developing your mental health and creating boundaries so that you can abound to a new and a greater level. Go right now to get a signed copy at EddieConnor.com. EddieConnor.com. And then, of course, you can also get it on Amazon. Go and get the book right now.